Our first Silver Circle recipient's pride and passion was covering the news, especially in his hometown. John Hoffland spent nearly 30 years at WEAU-13 News in Eau Claire, 25 of them as news director. Over those years, he helped grow a successful TV station and was dedicated to the tenets of good journalism. Sadly, John passed away 3 years ago, leaving his mentoring and his teaching as his legacy.
John was the news director at WEAU for a quarter of a century, but his career in broadcasting stretches over 5 decades. After serving in the Army during the Vietnam War, he became a radio and TV reporter in La Crosse and eastern Iowa. Then, in 1978, John became the first news producer at WEAU and eventually was named news director.
Plan yesterday, but the commission staff will first come up with a detailed report.
To John, being successful came down to one thing.
First and foremost is excellence in coverage, in superior coverage, thoroughness in coverage, and then try to attract like-minded people.
As a small market news director, John had to attract many people to WEAU over the years, so his job as news director took on the role of not just boss, but mentor and teacher as well. Former co-workers like to talk about John's staying power. It could have been his patience, the love he had for the communities the station served, or the way he stayed current with trends in the industry. But many point to the unique ability to mentor journalists. John passed away on July 4th, 2009. He left behind his wife Penny and son Lucas, and countless journalists all over the country who will never forget his sense of humor, his journalistic integrity, and how he always had a minute for a quick story.
In all seriousness, it's been the people. It totally has been the people, all the way around. Sure, you get wowed by a little technology here and a little technology there, but it's still the people that you work with and the people that you bring to the place of work to make the whole thing work. That's been the most amount of fun, no question about it, no question about it. Frankly, I think I've been largely blessed.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome John Hoffland's son and wife, Lucas Anthony and Penny Hoffland.
Thank you. On behalf of my mother and John Hoffland's widow, Penny, I accept this honor for my father, and I would like to thank the Upper Midwest chapter of the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences for bestowing this honor. Thank you as well to all of my father's colleagues, mentors, and organizations throughout the past several decades, including KWWL, WKBT, WCCO, WAXX Radio, WITI, and of course, WEAU. My father had 3 threads interwoven through his lifelong career of service: leadership, giving, and teaching. He helped raise awareness of veterans issues and advocated for what is now Vietnam Veterans Day in Wisconsin, created an instructional media relations video for municipalities nationwide, and gave his young crop of reporters, most of whom in their first job out of college, wisdom in becoming an effective and ethical journalist. Therefore, if there is a lesson he would want to relay tonight, it would be from a quote of his, one of 3 that adorns the wall of the newsroom at WEAU. We as journalists cannot and will not set aside our objectivity. This value was of paramount importance to my father. It was the foundation of a legacy delivered to numerous journalists over the decades, and I believe my father would be humbly grateful to know that a value he held so dear to his vocation is being passed along at least one more time. Thank you.